So it's been a minute since I made any videos, and it's been months since I uploaded anything on my channel. But I thought I would film a quick little 2021 update because it's now 2022 and I didn't do my usual recap video that I do every year, where I basically put together a bunch of clips from the year and set it to music and stuff. I usually put that recap video together that I do every year. I've been doing it since 2016, and I just didn't do one this year because I didn't film a lot in 2021 and I don't really want to have to make that video. It takes a long time every year for me to do that, and I don't feel like I have to this time. So I skipped that, and I have a long vlog that I edited that had clips from October, actually September, October, November, and December. That whole stretch of time I edited together to make like I think it ended up being 30 something minutes, or was it 40 something? It wasn't that bad when I actually cut it down. But I have it on private right now. I don't really want to upload it actually, so I might just cut that down even further to be like little random clips, just because I did like some of the shots in the video, and I thought I looked good. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I looked good in the video, but I don't want to upload a video of me talking anymore with that, so I just, like a vlog, I didn't want to upload, so I am not doing that one. But this video, I'm just really quickly gonna talk about 2021, and I'm going to show you all the books that I bought in that year. I kind of don't like saying 2021. I don't like that number. Does anyone else hate that number? But first, real quick, just major things that happened in 2021, just so that I mention it in case anyone's keeping up. I graduated from college, and so I have a bachelor's degree, Bachelor of Science in psychology. So I did that. That has been pretty much the whole time that I've had this channel. It's been me in college. I started the channel in January of 2016, so that's when I was in my senior year of high school. So I started it in high school. I had a channel before that I started, I think, when I was a junior in high school. But that channel, which it's still up, you could look it up. I still have the videos. I did mostly movie reviews and little cute vlogs. I actually liked that time of making videos for me because it was all just new, and I just used an iPhone, and I was young and just wanting to be a little vlogger. That channel never got anywhere. I think it has 10 subscribers, and that's what I had before I had this channel. Then this channel started senior year of high school, and then I really started vlogging when I started college. And I was making vlogs in my dorm, and they were not good, and I was depressed, and I looked a mess, and then I had to come home because I was depressed and I couldn't be in my dorm all alone. But I filmed a lot of videos from all that time. I think I've made some private, possibly. I don't know. But this channel has been documenting the good times of senior year, bad times freshman of college, and then just the years following, some travel vlogs, which are my favorite, and then other random vlogs, other chat videos, other things that I've documented. And I think now that I've graduated, I'm trying to figure out my next step. I have a lot of things that I would like to do, and creative dreams, things I would like to be able to do with my life. But at the moment, I'm trying to just chill out and let things go as they will go. But I need to make some money. I work at Starbucks. I've worked at Starbucks for about 3.5 years as a barista. Now I'm a shift supervisor, but I want to leave Starbucks. I want to do something else. So I'm looking at the moment for a full-time job. I'm living at my parents' house. I would like to move out. So I'm going to look for a full-time job, something I can get now that I have a degree, I guess, and hopefully move out, and we'll just see how things go. So I think Something I've been feeling for the past year with my channel is that the vlogs aren't satisfying me anymore. I don't really, it seems like every time I edit one, I'm like, what was the point? And then I don't want to upload it. And I don't really want to watch them either. Like, I don't feel that same satisfaction that I did when I first started the channel. And I don't feel like the vlogs are serving a purpose anymore for me. Because I think they did back when I was going through all these things and I was trying to figure out how I felt about myself and how I like to express myself and all of that. It was helpful for me to film my life. And now I feel like I don't really need to. I'm fine just like existing and figuring out what I want to do in my real life, not so much documenting it all the time. So I think I don't really want to vlog anymore, or at least not in the way that I used to. So for this new year and maybe moving forward, I think 2021 and maybe just graduating from college, I think that part of my life, I'm ready to kind of close that for now and kind of move on and see what else I can do. So this video is just kind of an experiment. I think it'd be fun to maybe talk about books. I know booktubing is a thing. I actually have started to enjoy watching other people talk about books on their channels. And I just think if I continue making videos, which I'll always have the channel and I'll always have this medium as a way for me to say whatever I want to say or express whatever I feel like I need to. So I would rather go more in the direction of talking about things that matter, talking about like literature, art, culture, history, educational things, like real things, like to share knowledge or skills, which I don't know if I have much to share at the moment because most of the things that I know or am skilled in are still kind of amateur or beginners stuff, like maybe intermediate level for most things. I'm not completely at the stage yet where I could teach other people things, but hopefully in the future I will be. And so I think I just want to take time in my life to learn, to continue working on projects and building my skills and being more educated, like as a person beyond having an education, which I guess I have an education now, but how can I be a person who can share a lot of knowledge? So I want to mature in that way, and I want to actually have something to say. And so if I ever upload a video, it's actually something that matters and not just me documenting myself. You know what I mean? So not so much ego and more community based. So I think that's all I have to say about 2021. A lot changed for me. I've changed as a person because I'm just kind of moving into a new stage of my life. I can just feel it, not just for school and jobs. Like, okay. Wait, I was gonna put on my bandana. Bandana or no bandana? So I'm not refilming. I look different. Now it's a different day because my dad walked in the middle of me filming that other intro that you were watching, unless I've changed my mind and I'm refilming a whole new intro. So real quick, before I get to the book haul, I want to just run through a couple points about 2021 and 2022, my plans. I got a little thing in my throat. In general, 2021, decent year. I would say it had some really great things that came out of it that were like a big deal, like graduating. What did I write down? Things that went well. Like I met some new people. I feel like, what am I saying? I feel like I grew as a person in a lot of ways, and then I also learned a little bit more about, or I guess I've gotten better maybe at connecting with people or exploring that side of life a little bit more. I am an introvert, but people really overuse the introvert extrovert thing. Like, it's not that simple, I think, and it's not so black and white. But I would say I'm the type of person who likes to be alone most of the time. I love people. I'm not against people. I think it's hard for me to hold down. This is a whole thing I could talk about some other time, which I probably never will. So I'm going to keep this as short as possible. But I like to be alone, I think, because I struggle with focusing it on, I guess, I don't like the word identity, but like a consistent sense in my mind, or like a consistent, stable, maybe it's just a normal thing, but my brain easily gets off track, easily gets confused about what direction I'm trying to go in. Easily I start to fall back into bad habits, or I distract myself with like I have problems. Go find my other videos, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Problems that it's so hard for me to like keep myself in a stable understanding of who I am, what I want, and my behaviors and what I need to do. And people confuse me, and too much social interactions, I totally like lose my focus. I just like to be alone. I like to have nobody interfering in my stuff or knowing what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm saying. Scratch all that I just said. I'm kind of a loner. So last year I tried to make myself, I called it like be a better friend. And I think that I did try harder with that. But mostly I just meant that I need to like take more time to see friends or talk to them, or like message them if I haven't in a while and stuff like that. Just like take a minute to not be completely focused on myself, because in 2020 there were so many things I wanted to get done that I deliberately closed out a lot of social stuff. Like I chose to not hang out with people very much because I was like, guys, I gotta focus on myself and getting my life together and starting habits and starting to improve my lifestyle or whatever. So in 2020, I was like, I can't hang out with you guys. So then 2021, I was like, I should probably try to be a better social person. Not just like better friend, but be a better human who connects with people in a social way, and not be so isolated. But that's still my natural tendency, is to be like, nobody understands me, so I need to be alone and not have anyone question me or ask me anything. And I don't, like, my friends know I'm very open. Like, I'll talk about things that maybe most people wouldn't talk about. Like, I'm a generally open person. I don't like to keep secrets or anything, but I do kind of keep secrets from my friends. But it's mostly just like some subjects I just don't like to talk about, because I like to keep it to myself so that nobody else can be thinking about it. It's for me to worry about and care about. Does that make sense? Doesn't make sense. That's all I'm going to say about that, because we got to get on with the video. But anyway, I tried to be a more social person. This year, I'm trying to do that even more. I need to be more open, but I'm just going to try to like be social but stay who I am, if that makes sense, and not avoid that because I am afraid of being myself, but something like that. That's what we're doing. So last year I did okay with that. I have had some new experiences with like people, and that is great. So that's a good thing that came out of last year. But on the other side of that, I had a lot of loss and family loss and things like that. So that's the thing. 2021 had great things and really bad things. And then one of my best friends, I consider him a best friend, Julian, is like God knows where. He went on some road trip apparently in August, and I don't know where he is because he's not letting anyone contact him. Hope he's still alive. So that's not like a death loss, but I've lost him sort of. Like, he's not really around. So that happened. So a lot of things have changed. Like, there's people that aren't really around anymore. I'm trying to like welcome people more into my life and also branch out and connect with people, but also there's people that have left my life sort of, and that's sad, but I'm just trying to go with the flow. And so that's 2021. So glad it's over. I don't even like the number. It's done. Now the new year, quick rundown of my goals for the year before we do this book haul. I'm so sorry. Quick rundown. Because I don't really know what's going to happen in the next year. Like, I really don't know what path God is going to take me on. And I have so many things that I would want to do and so many things that I think I could do and options for my career or just different types of jobs, because I'm probably going to get just a general job. I just need money first and then I can like live. So I'm looking at different kinds of fields or industries to go into, just looking for like a whatever job I could fit in for that. And so I don't know, I'm applying to things and I don't know what is going to happen. I don't know which job I'm going to get. I don't know what is going to come after that. And I don't know maybe where different other creative things I've been working on. I don't know what's going to happen with that. So at the moment, going into 2022, it's a lot of uncertainty. So my main goal is to just like trust God in the midst of uncertainty. I think that's a big thing that people need to do. Just trust that like, I know what I need to do. I'm working on things, but I don't know where it's going to go and I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm just trusting the plan that God probably has for me. And we'll just see what happens. And I'll just do the best that I can. And wherever it ends up, I don't know. But at the end of the year, things will probably be very different than when it started right now. So, I mean, hopefully. Because the main goals that I have, let me see. I'm not going into detail, but like career stuff, I need to start working on that whatever that's going to be. That's the main thing. I want to gain more independence. I need to move out of the house so I can film and like my dad won't walk in the middle and I can do whatever and spread out all the stuff I have in my room to a larger space, hopefully. So main goals are basically raising my income level. I need to get to like a different type of job than the one that I currently have, get like a day job, full-time job. So increase money, because I have money goals. I need to work on my savings. I need to pay off my credit card. And then I'm going to be probably in May, I think, I'll be starting to pay off student loans. So I got to get my money goals in order, the career stuff, jobs, moving out, so gaining independence. Those are my main goals. And then I have creative goals, which would be like music. I'm going to keep making music. At this point, I don't know if something will happen, but I'm going to keep doing it for fun anyway. I got to work on that. I got to practice all the various instruments that I have. I just want to up my creation this year, like creativity and art stuff, because now if my main focus is job and all of that, and I don't have school anymore, then I should be working on more art because I didn't really have time before. I'm trying to journal again. I haven't journaled in a long time, many years, for various reasons that I'm not going to go into. Fitness goals are just like finally getting to a stable kind of fitness level. Just, it's basically trying to finally achieve the basic fitness goals that I have, like just the ideal weight range, which is just, it's not that low. It's like, because I actually weigh kind of a lot because I have muscle. I'm not going to talk about that, but just, I want to get to that baseline level of health and fitness that I really want. So nothing extreme, like not my extreme goals of like looking really cut and toned. Like, nah, that's going to be too hard. So just like basic, something I'm really comfortable with. That's my main goal. I'm always trying to improve my health and my fitness. But this year I don't have anything extreme because I'm pretty comfortable with the weight I'm at right now. I think I've been way worse. So I'm very grateful for the way that I'm at right now. I am not concerned about that. It's not a major goal for me because I've already put in all the work of losing weight over the last couple of years to get to where I'm at now. So I'm not stressing about my fitness goals. I'm just trying to settle into, I just have a little bit farther to go to get to like the optimal like shape, I guess I would say, that I really want and that I'm comfortable with. And I'm almost there, so I'm not that stressed. So fitness, only a little bit of just improving, nothing big. YouTube goals, I'm going to try to figure out a new vibe or whatever, a new kind of, I already talked about that in the last clip. So I don't have a clear idea of where I'm going with YouTube, but I'm just going to try to test things out and see where it goes, find a new way to make videos for my channel, and change the style. So not the same old vlogs. That's the goal for YouTube. And then also I just have a goal. I need to get to 300 subscribers. Right now, it's almost there. I think I'm at 287. So I'm almost to 300. Then we'll see how far we can go with that. I don't gain a lot of subscribers very quickly. So the goal is 300. Then we want to get to 350. We want to get to 400. We want to get to 500. And once I'm at 500, I'm going to be like, yo, that's halfway to 1,000. I'm actually making it. Because I have had this channel forever. And it's, I mean, I'm proud enough that I have the amount of subscribers that I do. But we'll see. I would like more than just 300. But the goal right now is that. Okay, anything else? I want to get baptized. I've been baptized as a baby, but I need to get baptized. Like, I need to do that again. Because I do think it's important to be rebaptized just because then it's more your choice and it means more. Even though, I don't know if I believe in the, like, if you're not baptized, I don't know if well, the Bible says that. I need to do more research. That's why I haven't been baptized yet, is I want to actually do more research and know what it really means to be baptized. And so that I'm not just going to be like baptized and then go back to my regular old life and do everything the same way I've been doing it. Like, I want it to be like a choice and a life change. So I've been pushing it off because I don't feel like I'm ready yet. I would like to get ready and then be baptized, but I had that's the thing. Now Julian, he's my Christian friend. He has disappeared into thin air, into the Midwest. I don't know. I wanted his help, and then he kind of he sent me a bunch of information about it and like verses to read. So I'm going to be doing all the research at some point, but I was hoping to like figure that out with him, but now I don't know where he is. So I need to be baptized. I don't know if that's going to happen this year, but we'll see. I don't go to a church, so I don't have a real like place to be baptized. So maybe it's just not meant to happen yet. Maybe in the next couple of years. I can't wait too long, but at some point maybe it'll be right. It just doesn't feel right yet, but that's still a list on the list I need to get done at some point. Last three things. I want to take some film photography. I have a couple cameras. I have this little like, what is this? What is this? Pentax IQ Zoom 105S. I got this on eBay really cheap. I haven't used it yet. I don't know if it works, but I got this because Damon Dominique, great YouTuber that you should look up, travel vlogger, just very entertaining human being. If you're not subscribed to Damon Dominique, I don't know what you're doing. You need to subscribe. Go subscribe to him. He posted some photos on his Instagram months ago now that he took with this same camera, not this exact one in my hands, but this camera. Then he like told everyone on his story what camera he used because the photos were so good. They were color photos. And so then I ordered this because I've been wanting a kind of like, I don't know what this would be, 90s or 2000s kind of analog camera, film camera. This is 32 millimeter. Well, it actually says 38 millimeter. I don't know. It should be 32, right? Is it 38 millimeter? 32 millimeter. I don't have time to look it up. But I've been wanting one of these types of ones because they're easier. They're more snapshot. So it should do the work, I guess, to make sure that the photos turn out well, because I have this super old, I don't know, maybe this is like the 70s or 80s. This is my dad's that he gave me a long time ago because I took a photography class in high school, and we learned how to take film photography. It was only black and white, and then we learned how to process the film and then how to print the photos onto photo paper using enlargers and all that stuff in a dark room. So I've done the whole process and with the chemicals and everything, and I loved it. I think I did that I don't know, maybe I only did that for one semester. I don't know if I did longer, but I was always in art class, and that same teacher did photo and art, so I was like in the darkroom a lot. So I have experience and knowledge in that. But the thing is with this is there's just a lot of things that I procrastinate all the time because it's going to take a lot of work and research. I'd have to relearn how to use this. This camera is fantastic, but it's, you know, you have to learn your camera. You have to learn the kind of exposure and like f-stops and all the stuff that you need to make the photos good. And then you have to either send it off to get it printed, or if you have your own darkroom, you can do that. I would love to have my own darkroom someday. It's on my like bucket list of things. Like in my home someday I want to have a darkroom so that I can process my own film and everything and print my own photos. But for now I'll send film off to get printed. But I don't want to deal with this right now and figure out all of that. So I wanted to just get a cheap little easy film camera. So I'm going to try to get into this year and take some more analog photos. And what was my other goal? This is going to have to be one video. Other thing is I need to start cooking again this year because I cooked a lot in 2020 and I was doing something where I think I cooked like a whole meal, either I think it was twice a month or something, pretty much every time I got my paycheck. So I would look in one of my cookbooks and make a meal that I've never made before. So I could practice cooking and get into that because I didn't really do that for, most of my life. So I did that in 2020 and it was fantastic. So I've gotten a lot more comfortable in the kitchen and I understand cooking things more and I enjoyed it. So I want to start doing that again this year. Last year I barely cooked at all. I cook a lot, but I only cook my same 1 to 2 recipes all the time. I don't do a varied amount of recipes. So I cook pretty much every day, but it's same old recipe. This year I need to start cooking again. I'm going to try to do once a week, make something from a cookbook. So we'll see. I'm starting that next month. I'm starting that in February. So cooking again, that's a thing. Last thing, reading goals. And then we're going to do this book haul. If this video is about to end though, that means that I've decided to split it into 2 videos because this is too long. We'll start the book haul in just a second. The last goal really is to read 5 books this year. Doesn't sound like a lot for some people probably, but I'm kind of a slow reader and not just, it's because when I'm actually reading the books, sometimes I do get distracted. So it takes me a minute to get through a lot of the book. And then the big reason is just because I don't sit down and read a lot. I read for a couple minutes and then I put the book down, and maybe I put the book down for multiple days and then I pick it up again. I'm not a very dedicated reader. So that's why it takes me forever to read books. And I've only been able to read a couple books the last couple of years. Last year I read 4 books. Some were very tiny though. So I didn't read a lot, but I read 4 and that was the goal for last year. So this year the goal is 5 books. And I think I can do it because I'm already reading a book right now that I'm almost halfway through and it is January. So I can totally do it this year. I don't have anything else to read because I don't have school anymore. So I can totally read all the books I want. And I have so much more time. And I've been reading a lot in bed. Before I go to bed, I'll read. And it's actually so nice to have that reading time to myself. Let's use this segue into the book haul, which I have so many books and I'm not going to talk about them a lot because it'll take forever. I'll just tell you what the books are real quick.